Today in Roblox in Grow a Garden, I'm going to tell you what I have been doing wrong in my methods for farming for the Kitsune. This is really important. Everything I thought was right was wrong, and everything I thought was wrong was right. If this sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit the red subscribe button, become part of the first 100k OGs, and let's get into the video. And in recent videos on the channel, I have gone over fast ways to farm chi points, farm Zen coins, farm shekels, all in a hope of acquiring eggs. Many of which can be found right here in the fastest method to farm the Kitsune and grow a garden. And let me quickly summarize what those methods were. I talked about having a lot of high value plants to receive the tranquil buff, which you then turn in for Zen coins. I also talked about having an alt to also get more buffs. That way the alt can feed the fruit to your main and the main can turn those in for Zen coins. I talked about the restock option, where you can use shekels to refresh it over and over to get more eggs. We talked about using the T-Rex to multiply the amount of tranquil fruits in your garden. We also talked about using raccoons to steal tranquil fruits from your alt garden. We even mentioned using multiple alts, all getting tranquil fruits, all funneling to your main so that your main, this guy right here, can shove them into the shop to get more Zen coins. We also mentioned that luckily this reset feature, this restock feature, does reset seemingly every night, because mine reset last night back down to 500k. But all of this has one fundamental problem, and let me explain. This is what the video is really about. As you can see in the bottom left of my screen, let me zoom in for you guys. I'm sitting on 952 of these coins. That's a lot of coins, and I can't go through them fast enough. If we come over to the shop, I can spend the coins on Zen seed packs, which I have done. I can spend the coins on some of these fruits I have done. I've gotten a koi. I've gotten some gnome crates. I have yet to see a spiked mango, and I've yet to see a shard for tranquil, but I can't conceivably go through the coins fast enough. Now tonight, I should have this reset down to 500k, allowing me to restock the shop over and over a bunch of times. But even then, from now until then, I'm gonna get so many more tranquil fruits for turn-in and be sitting on so many more coins. It's not efficient. There's gotta be a better way to do this. And then it dawned on me. I was on my alt for a second, looking at my tranquil fruits, and I thought to myself, hey, I wonder if there's an egg in the shop. So on my alt, I moseyed on over to the shop, remembering that even on this guy, I haven't done the tree. In fact, I haven't done anything on my alt. So I took my alt, I walked over to the shop, I talked to this guy, he's like, what's up? And I'm like, yo, show me the Zen shop. And sadly, the egg wasn't in stock. However, if you were to look up here, my restock is only 500k on my alt. Guys, I have been so dumb. I have been treating you down the wrong path. This is the best way to get eggs. Previously, I told you to get lots of alts, log them in, get lots of fruits, and funnel those fruits to your main. That is wrong. Don't do that. Do not do that at all. What you want to do is actually keep those tranquil fruits on your alts, hand them into this guy, and get lots of coins on your alts. And then you can buy eggs with every single alt and throw those eggs in your gardens for your alts. Have them all hatch. You're going to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20. Who knows how many alts you want. Each of them are going to have eggs in their gardens hatching, hopefully for the Kitsune. And you're going to be like, but Kro, how do you reset the shekel shop? Well, what you need to do is give shekels to all your alts. How could you possibly do that? You need a great shekel farming method. For example, on my alt, let me go back to my garden. I have developed a massive dino shroom. Take a look at this dino shroom. It is gargantuan. I made it in a video some time ago. There's the shroom over there over top of my head. And now it has popped into existence. It is worth 8 trillion shekels. I built that in this video right here, how to grow a $10 trillion shekel dino shroom that breaks the Grow a Garden game. Now, how do I get shekels to my alt? That is very simple. This adorable guy right here. Guys, you need raccoons to farm up multiples of those fruits. And then your main has multiples of those fruits. And then your main can gift them to the most wonderful alts you have. Like, oh, I don't know, this giant thing. Choose your shekel farming method of choice. Farm as many shekels as you can on all of your alts, have all of your alts participate in the tranquil event, and then have all of your alts with all of their shekels resetting the shop over and over again. Because right now on my main, it's 67 trillion, but on my alt, it's only 500k. that spreads out the wealth, allowing you not to sit there and be stuck with hundreds and hundreds of these coins. Like my main has 950 of them. Spread the coins out, spread the shekels out. That way all of your alts are able to farm eggs and hatch eggs, increasing the speed with which you get Kitsune. This is the fastest method. Actually, there's only one method faster, and I do not advise it. Guys, do not do this. The only faster method is to get a credit card, is to spend money and buy Zen eggs for 149 Robux a piece. That is 1,049 Robux, 1,490 Robux for 10 eggs. That's horrible. That is a horrible rate, especially because a Kitsune is 1 in every 1,200 eggs. Oh, that's too many Robux to spend. Now, you could always get the Kitsune in less than this, but if you actually reached 1,200 eggs times 149 Robux each, you're looking at 178,000 Robux. The best method is the alt method. Get a bunch of alts, give them a bunch of shekels, let them farm up fruits, get their own coins, and then reset the shop over and over for their own eggs. And then once you hatch a Kitsune, just gift it from your alt to your main. And that is the fastest method to get the Kitsune. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was useful to you. If it was, hit subscribe, become one of the first 100K OGs. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.